Hello there, Daniel here, and I just wanted to give you a wee update with things that are to come in the podcast. I've been spending a lot of time lately thinking about the direction that I want this podcast to go in, and I'm looking back at the library of episodes I have so far, and I'm thinking, what a mix. And there is no system, because I've said in episodes before, sometimes it's just something that I see on YouTube, or something I read in a book, or something that inspires me somewhere else, and I think, I quite fancy doing that. And I don't think that is a helpful way to structure a podcast, especially if you're covering very complicated and varied topics like we do here. And also, I think I need a bit of structure because, as I've said in the past, and posted online about that, I've had some challenges health-wise this year, and I need to be able to structure this in a way that enables me to do this to the best of my ability. So with that being said, I just wanted to say that episode 21 that just aired, the one about docetism, will be the last one in season 1. Don't really have a name for season 1. Probably the hot mess would probably be the best one for it. But for season 2, which I'm working on now, I hope the episodes are going to be shorter. I hope the episodes are going to be more to the point. But also there's going to be a theme, and I wanted to share that with you. And the theme is going to be looking at, for lack of a better description, evil in the Bible. So passages and sections of the Old and New Testament which cover the issue of evil. So with that, I'm going to be going systematically. So we will start off in the beginning with Genesis chapter 3. And from there, we're going to move forward from chapter 3 with the serpent. We'll have a look at the Nephilim and the fall of man before Noah's flood. We'll have a look at references to Satan / the devil, depending on how you want to look at it, in the Old Testament. I don't really want to go into sort of evil as in the morality or ethics of evil. I want to sort of look at the more focus. So I'm not going to get dragged into discussions about slavery or sexuality. In the past I've written posts before about the use of the Old Testament for justification for condemning homosexuality. So you can look that up if you want. But I think I want to focus on the obvious evil. So the Old Testament will have plenty of that. I might have a wee dalliance into the Apocrypha. The Book of Tobit is a good source for looking at evil. From that, we'll move into the New Testament and we'll have a look at the representation of evil or evil forces within the Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Maybe if there's anything in the Acts, we'll see what Paul has to say on the matter. And very bravely, we're going to finish season 2 with the Book of Revelation. So I think I'll be building myself towards that one. I would imagine that may be a 2-parter because it is such a deep and complex piece of writing. For any of you who know of it, it's extraordinary. So yes, the reasoning behind this topic, this seasonal topic, is hell and evil and Satan are kind of my wheelhouse. At university, when I did an undergraduate degree in religious studies, my dissertation was on the literary development of Satan, of the devil. So anything to do with evil in the good book, I'm quite familiar with. That may help. Maybe relying on old sources for that, which is good. But as I said, I hope to make these episodes more pithy, focused, less waffly. I think I've done some very broad and general topics already, thinking of things like divination and polygamy, but also looking at the life of the Apostle Paul. I got deep into the Reformation without saying very much about it, I think. So I'd like to direct this in a way which I think is constructive and hopefully more accessible with small bite-sized chunks of textual information and analysis rather than the big sprawling pieces that I've done before. So I'm looking forward to this. Hope you'll join me as we go through this. And I hope that if anything comes up in the conversation, or if you think of anything before I've done it, please let me know. You know you can contact me on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky now a happy member of the Blue Sky, and YouTube. And yeah, I look forward to going on this adventure with you, and I will speak to you again soon.